Hello squishies! You'll have to forgive the camera angle. I've recently moved and a lot of stuff is kind of still in boxes. And I think my tripod went to my parents because we're storing some stuff there. But more on that in another video. In today's video, hopefully you guys can see my fancy light board here. We are going to be doing a Toreba haul. I think I pronounced that right. So if you guys don't know what Toreba is, it's essentially an online UFO crane game kind of deal where you can win a lot of Japanese exclusive prizes. A lot of them are plushies, figures, miscellaneous things like that. Say for example blankets, phone cases, little cooking bits as well, believe it or not. Yes, there's a grill on there at some point. I don't know if it's still there or not, but it is there. So, the idea of Toreba is essentially to use what's known as TP, or what I think is known as Toreba points, and you get those using real money, so it does use real money, but once a day you do get one free play ticket, and I believe on the 10th and 20th of every month you get 3 of them. I don't know whether that's a permanent thing, I'm not entirely sure, but that's something to look forward to. So you don't have to put money in, but more often than not, it's worth it. It's really worth it. I have technically 4 items from them now. One of them being just under here. One of them being this adorable monochrome Gloomy Bear. And honestly, I love anything Gloomy Bear, but merch for him is so hard to find. So as soon as I saw this in the crane game, I thought I've got to have this. And oh, I was so happy when I won him. I was literally just screaming a little bit. So I was very excited about that. So let me put him back and put my sign back up. Would you mind holding on to that, kind sir? Thank you very much. Okay. So yeah, back to Toreba. Like I say, a lot of it is Japanese exclusive, so a lot of the stuff that you see, 9 times out of 10 can't be bought anywhere else. I mean, unless someone is selling it second hand, or someone is like a Toreba prize reseller, something like that. Not more often than not, you won't be able to get these anywhere else. So that's kind of that. If you guys do want to check out Toreba, this video is not sponsored at all. I'm not good enough for that yet. But if you guys want to check them out, I'll put a link down below to where you can find out a little bit more. It'll go into a bit more information about what it is, how it works, and that kind of thing. So if you guys are interested, check it out in the description down below. But for now, we got an unboxing to do. So I've kind of already taken off the tape on this package just to kind of make it a little bit easier for myself. Now there should be 2 things in here, and I have a 4th, wait, I know, technically 2, technically 3. Technically there's 3 things that I've won as of late. 2 of them are in here, and I'll get those out in a moment, and one of them is another Gloomy Bear, and I will attempt to put a picture somewhere. If I can't do it here, I'll drop it up somewhere. Either way, I'm gonna try and get a picture up somehow. But that one is on the way as well. But until then, let's see what's in the box. Okay, I'm gonna put this to the side because I can't really be seen. So the first thing I got, another Gloomy Bear. And this is the exact same as the first Gloomy Bear that you saw. All that happened is I saw an opportunity for one of the prize claws because his head, like he was literally about to fall and there was nobody else using it. So I thought, poke with a free ticket. So this little guy, again, it's another Gloomy Bear. There's not an awful lot to say about it from what you've already seen. There were 2 colour variations of this. There was a white, you know, there was the white face and the kind of black inner part here, and then there was the black fur here and the white part here. I've ended up getting two of the same one, but I really don't care because honestly, I love this to bits. It is so soft. Now the claws are made of plastic, I will say that much. The claws are made of plastic. I think they're a little bit squishy, but either way. And as I'm seeing on the back, as you guys can see, I'm going to try and get a bit closer for this one. As you guys can see somewhere on the tag, when he wants to do this at some point. Okay, but I don't know if you guys can see that. Normally I would have a better setup, but hey ho hum. But it has on his tag that this Gloomy Bear is a prize exclusive. So he is only winnable in things like the UFO catchers, potentially in any other prize draw things. I'm not 100%, don't quote me on that one, but from what I know, he is a UFO exclusive. So that's that. And it's so squishy. Let's put him with his brother. I'm so happy with that. And then the next thing I got was a Splatoon blanket. Now when I first started playing Toreba, I was pretty bad. Like I could never win the prizes. I used to do horribly, that's just the delivery thing. And as soon as I saw this Splatoon blanket, I knew I had to have it. So I kept on trying and trying. I could never win it until one day, I'm going to tell the story on this one because it's actually quite interesting. I was with my fiance. By the way, this is the thing. Over Christmas, I got engaged. Different story. And I was playing. He put some TP points on for me and we gave it a try. So, and as we were putting them on, when we came back, we noticed that the blanket had fallen. And I thought, oh, does that mean I've won it? Does someone else win it? Did someone else go on while I was charging up? What? And so we kind of back out of it, and we don't really think about it for too much. But then I get an email through from Toreba saying, oh yeah, by the way, you won the prize. So I was shocked, to say the least. Not only, you know, have I won this blanket, I didn't even know I'd won it because the way that it was positioned, it was kind of folding in on itself. So I'm guessing as I was kind of poking it and prodding it, it must have just fallen through. So, lucky for me. But let's go ahead and open this. Because I'll be honest, I've kind of forgotten what it looks like. Ooh, fancy. Okay, so the packaging itself, I might hang on to this one because it's very nicely designed. It's got the Splatoon 2 logos and the Octoling kind of expansion thing on the pack. And then we get to the main event. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Forgive me, I'm a little bit dead at the moment. Oh my gosh. I may have to get a different angle on this one. Let me just try this. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to try and hold it up as best I can. But this is the blanket. It is a little bit bigger than I expected, actually. This is really nice. The printing on it is good as well. It feels so soft. Like, oh my days, it feels soft. But wow. I'm going to try and dissect this blanket a little bit. So, I'm ashamed to admit, I haven't really played Splatoon at all. I honestly just love the art. I love the inklings. I love the art style. I love the designs of everything. I have been meaning to play it, but please don't judge me too harshly. Oh, I'm blasphemous. But anyway, we have two sets of teams on the blanket. We've got the green and the purple. All of them look absolutely cracking. You've got some of the weapons here. You've got, I can't really see, but it's upside down. But you've got some kind of thing in the background. I don't know where this is. I'm so sorry. But, oh my gosh. I'm actually kind of speechless. Holy Mother of Mercy. Ah, that is cool. I'm quite pleased with that. So, oh my gosh. I'm actually quite speechless. I'm quite speechless about that, if I'm honest. 10 out of 10. Well, I guess that kind of about wraps everything up. So, like I say, if you guys do want to check out Toreba, I'll put some links in the description. Another kind of good detail about them as well is that once every 7 days, you can actually get free postage. So even if you win a bunch of stuff using your free tickets, which, by the way, going back to the free tickets, they are only valid for 1 day. So you've got to use that ticket that you get on the day. As far as I know, you can't save them up, which, sad, but rip. But even if you win just a bunch of stuff using your free tickets, you can still qualify for the free postage. The only thing kind of catch-wise with that is that you've got to claim the prizes within 14 days after you win them, which I think is about 2 weeks. So you've got 2 weeks after you win the prize to kind of get as much stuff as you want and just get it all sent out at once. Now, I have not had customs hit with Toreba at the moment. I live in the UK. Normally it's terrible for customs, but as of yet, I have yet to be hit with customs from Toreba. I think it is because a lot of it is just the smaller stuff. It's not exactly heavy, not exactly expensive to ship in. So I'm guessing it's that. But when you've got, say for example, I've seen people in a group I'm part of get about 3 figures, some plushies and all that kind of stuff in a box. I don't know whether that's going to be subject to customs. I can't really say. I can't really, tell you, oh, you're definitely going to get customs because this, that, and the other. Because I don't know if it's going to be true. But all I can say is, if you are skeptical of Toreba, it is a hard game, but naturally, with any crane game, it is a difficulty thing. But if you look for the prizes that are just about to win, sometimes you can get really, really lucky. Or if you have a look for some groups on Facebook, I believe there's 2 of them. There is Toreba Tips and Tricks, and there is Toreba Europe. I don't know if those are the full names, but there's a European Toreba group, which I'm part of, and there's also a Tips and Tricks group. So if you are ever stuck on anything, and if you are a bit, how can I possibly do this? Drop a post in the group, show them what you're trying to win. Don't let anybody snipe. But in general, if you are after just some tips and tricks, give them, drop a post in the group, see what they can help you with. But apart from that, how would I rate it? Honestly, I would give Toreba a 10 out of 10 in terms of would I recommend it, is it worth it? Because in a whole, yes, it's worth it because, like I say, with the Gloomy Bears, this one I put a little bit of money on, or at least one of them, I put a little bit of money on to kind of get it over that final stretch. But it was only about £5 or something. I only put £5 on, and within maybe 1 try, I had it. And I just put the rest towards trying some more stuff, which evidently failed, but either way. In terms of obviously, winning the prizes, like I say, a lot of them, 9 times out of 10, they are Japanese exclusive. So these are things that, unless, you pay someone, goodness knows how much to get this for you, Toreba is kind of the only place that you can really find them. Or unless if you go to Japan, maybe you could find them there, I really don't know. But 9 times out of 10, they are Japanese exclusive or prize exclusive, so you can't really buy them anywhere else. Except, again, if someone is selling it second hand or something, but either way. And in terms of, again, the shipping and the tickets and things like that, it works out relatively well because, again, you get a free ticket every day and you get free postage every 7 days if you win something, which I honestly think is a good deal because if you get, like, a big old box of plushies that, if it doesn't get hit with customs and you get in, by if some miracle, you get them all with free tickets, then I honestly think that's a pretty good deal. So, yeah. But that about wraps up this video. If you guys have any comments, questions, or suggestions of content that you do want to see, please feel free to drop them down below and I'll do my best to make it happen. But until then, have a lovely, lovely day, and thank you very much for watching. Bye!